Cory, let's talk about that rain out on the western slope. I heard Grand Junction, like the wettest day in like 20 years, something like that.
They've almost got an inch and a half already. To think about it, they had that extreme drought out there. They brought more rain yesterday than they did in the last 7 months combined. So there's a lot of rain out there, and there's still more to come. Out here in Denver, we haven't seen too much in the way of that, other than a few sprinkles. We hit 68 degrees today. That is directly right on average for this time of year, nowhere near that high record. Look at this. We're still warm in the morning. Our normal low temperature is 39 degrees. We haven't dropped below 40 a single time yet this year and this season anyways, and that we're chasing a record in that territory. Temperatures tomorrow, pretty pedestrian, not too much in the way of anything cool or warm tomorrow. Kind of a comfortable day despite quite a bit of rain again on the western slope. All this green shaded area, that is the flood watch, which goes until tomorrow night, and that has expanded to cover all of the western slope of Colorado tomorrow. We've got the winter storm warning up in western Montana, lucky ducks. Here's the forecast here for rain. We could see another inch or even more in some areas from this point until tomorrow at 11 p.m. Not too much out here to the east side of the Continental Divide, but we will see some. Our best chance here in Denver will be tomorrow morning. Pretty good coverage between 7 and 11 a.m. Afternoon, those rain chances will start to diminish a little bit. I'll show you that here on the modeling. This is 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. Pretty good coverage here across the Front Range and parts of the Front Range Mountains, especially up to the north. And that should continue throughout the morning. At about noon, 1 o'clock, that'll start to move out here towards the eastern plains. And then we'll likely have a clear night on Saturday night heading into Sunday morning. Zoom out statewide. You can see this tomorrow. Really good rain coverage across the entire western slope of Colorado. And by about, right before the sun goes down tomorrow, the entire state will likely kind of dry out briefly. But we've got another round coming here. And this is going to be early Sunday morning. Snow in the northern mountains and another round of heavy rain from Grand Junction to Glenwood Springs. And then we'll start to feel the influence of this cold front. It's pretty cold air coming behind this. Likely make Monday morning the coldest morning of the year so far. Snow forecast, not much tonight because we're still relatively warm, but Sunday morning we could get maybe 1 to 3, 1 to 4 inches up in the Park Range. Winds, well, they'll be noticeable tomorrow, kind of breezy, but then early Sunday morning, we could get some pretty significant winds up here in the foothills, maybe even getting up to 60 miles per hour. And then during the day on Sunday, when that cold front comes through, we could see some pretty gusty winds ourselves down here on the Front Range Metro Corridor, maybe up to 30 mile per hour gusts, especially right when that front comes through just in the early afternoon hours. So when you look at your 7-day forecast here, you have the breezy conditions on Sunday. I think we could maybe touch 70 degrees both Saturday and Sunday. Here's the cooler day when the cold front comes through here, starting out 41, so the still not below 40. If that verifies, it could be a record. I'll talk about that in a second here, but that's your cool day. A couple of days in the upper 60s, low 70s, and then changes likely coming here on Friday. This is our first forecasted temperature below 40 degrees. If that happens on Saturday morning, that will be a record for the latest we've ever gone without dropping below 40 degrees.